Welcome back everyone to the Bunbury Nationals. We have an epic game here between the WA Masters and the New South Wales Masters. And then they're off. Who? Oh wait, am I looking at the wrong one? You're looking at the wrong. Oh, apologies everyone in advance. I was watching the wrong court. Sometimes it's a bit hard to determine what court your team's in based on the caps. We're at the commentary booth, we're working it out. Bit of effort, a bit of tenacity, we'll be able to sort it out. How long do we have on this clock?
20 seconds.
20 seconds till kick-off. It's New South Wales versus Western Australia. We'll go through the team lists. For New South Wales, we have Phil Ackerman, Alistair Hickey, Ryan Heckenberg, Jacko Smith, Dave Barry McCauley, Kevin Chisholm, Rachel Hickey, Andrea Van Essen, Doug Penrose, Julia Risotto, Sean Harrison, Shuey McMillan. For the Western Australians, we have Matthew Hinchcliffe, Jace Mazies, Matt Shepherd, Pat Roberts, Michael Detoy, Shane Blackman, Gareth Mann, Paul Ferguson, Peter McGovern, Patrick Kelly and Mark Babich. Just going through those team lists, you can just see that there is a lot of talent on court today. I'm also joined by co-commentator Ben Stepkovich. Ben, how are we doing?
Yeah, good mate. Just had a quick feed and I got a sorbeline up before I can do my commentary duties, but I'll be with you back in a second.
Sorbeline or Maybelline? Maybe he's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline. Play on, says the referee. Plays in second, in middle court at the moment. Western Australians with the puck. They're screaming down. No, that's just New South Wales with the puck. We won't be making that mistake again. New South Wales white, Western Australia black. We have a tough battle here, right on the wall. Stuart McMillan having a good crack. Gareth Mann showing a lot of effort on that wall. Puck gets moved to midfield. Big defence there by the New South Wales fullback. Believe it's Kev. It's a big switch to the left side. Stu McMillan. We're in a bit of dead space. And that looks to be the first foul of the game. It is against Western Australia for gloving. New South Wales in possession. I'd like just to thank all the volunteers around the court today, all the videographers, all the referees, all the organisers. Thank you very much to everyone who's been doing a great job throughout this week. Western Australians in possession. Dave Barry with the puck at the moment. Western Australia having a big pull right now. Kev lurking. We're in a bit of a black spot. Looks to be a real war-orientated attack of the moment. But no, Western Australia shooting for the goal. They're approaching the 6 metre mark. New South Wales with granite-like defence. They've managed to escape the 6 metre point. Western Australia getting close to the goal now. They're inside the 3. Some strong defence there by New South Wales, getting it to the corner. Western Australians with a traditional switch, now shooting for the goal. New South Wales with some good granite-like defence. They've pulled a Houdini that time. Western Australians relentless with their wall attack. Referee's up close to determine if there's going to be any fouls. Looks to be some fair play so far. Thank you, cameraman, for readjusting that angle. Much appreciated. Not just for me, but for the viewers at home. Thank you to our national and international viewers today. Hope everyone's learning a thing or two about underwater hockey. Hoping that after this Nationals, everyone goes and calls up True Blue or Hydro to purchase themselves some sticks, mask pack. New South Wales now in the attack. They've hit halfway. Looks like Jack Smith with the puck. Some elusive attacking play there. He's flicked inside. A big push down the middle. Push down the guts. Some beautiful 45 angle play there by New South Wales. They're now approaching the Western Australian 6 metre for the first time, and it just snuck in. Western Australian defence holding up well. Referees tied in on the battle. This has been a tough contested game so far. Most of the play occurring in the middle third of the court. Jacko again there with a nice curl. Looks like Dave Barry there as well. Shit. Pete McGovern, I apologise. Pete McGovern in on the action there. Michael Detroit. Mick. Some good defence there, but New South Wales, they've switched it across. They're now moving across court. Attempted angle change there. Some beautiful play. A few players have gone up. New South Wales continue. Massive flick there. They're now into the 6. Western Australia firing out, flicking it away. Some good defence there again by Michael. A bit of a great space. I have a co-commentator today. Your name is?
Sarah.
Sarah, how's your day been?
Good, yeah.
Who are you? You won this morning?
Yeah. Under 19s Victoria versus WA. Black or gold? One of them. Gold.
Oh, great stuff, and he's coming into the final strong.
Yeah, I hope so. I believe we are.
That's the attitude I love. If anyone's got a chance, check out the Victoria under 19s. They'll be playing at 4:40 today. Meanwhile, back to the game. Play's been paused. It's for a foul against New South Wales. We have some ferocious communication right now between the Western Australian coach and his bench. Western Australia in the attacking third with their side of the court. This camera's copping a bit of a paddling as we speak. That's just coming from the energy of this game. Stewie. Hunting. Relentless down there with Dave. 2 blocks of granite keeping it tight there. Big fleck by Western Australia. Shane Blackman lurking in the background. We're ready to pounce. The New South Wales resilience is holding up quite well. Stewie really putting in the hard yards in this corner here. It's been a lot of guts and determination by both teams so far in this game. We're in a bit of a black spot. Western Australians have now swung it across. New South Wales have intercepted. New South Wales have intercepted. Western Australia in the attacking third with their side of the court. We're in a bit of a black spot. Western Australians have now swung it across. New South Wales have intercepted. New South Wales trying hard to get it to the wall. It's where they can reconsolidate, set up their defence, attempt to pounce in their next attacking play. Yep. As we can see, this camera angle's copped a fair paddling. If I was this camera, I'd be asking for a pay rise. It's held together with gaffer tape. So what do you think of this game so far?
Interesting. It's the cameras aren't helping anything, but they're doing all right.
That's good to see. We now have Ben back in action. He's just Maybelline himself up. He's ready. Ben, how are we looking?
Yeah, good, mate. I've had 3 cheese and bacon rolls, so I'm full of energy, ready to help you, mate. But in the context of this game, the winner, a lot on the line.
Hold on, New South Wales, they made a big break. New South Wales for the 3. Oh my gosh. That was off the edge of your seats kind of stuff there by New South Wales, and that just comes to describe how threatening they can be at any moment in the game. Sorry, Ben, for interrupting.
No, you're right, mate. It was an important part. Yeah, it's the last game of the round robin for both this team, but the winner gets the reward of a 1 versus 4 semi. The winner of this game is going to finish first, and they'll get a relatively easier semi against Queensland B, I think. So they're both teams are going to work hard and leave nothing in the tank for this game because they get the reward tonight, and the loser has to play Queensland A for a hard-fought semi. So a lot on the line. Both teams have stacked their teams, and yeah, you can see at the moment, not a lot of nobody's scored yet. It's been tit for tat, but unlike a Masters game though, relatively few fouls, which is surprising when you got players like Filthy Phil Ackerman and Matt Hinchcliffe of Redbeard fame in the water. Known dirty players and not a lot of fouls yet. So I'm not sure it's a clean game, and the rest just aren't doing their job.
Jacko Smith with a big push up the guts there. They're in the 6 metre Western Australia. And is that a goal? Is that a goal? Yep, they've awarded it. That's 1-0 to New South Wales. Alistair Hickey, Wollongonian legend. A Belgian legend now. Once upon a time a Wollongonian legend. Now resides up at Belgian. Great place, great brewery up there. If you get up the mid-north coast of New South Wales, make sure to check it out. Also neighbouring town, Urunga. Hungry Head, you get some good barrels there. Good diving. Diving, surfing, synonymous with underwater hockey, so I'm sure people are listening and going to head down there. So Ben, back on this placing, we know that both sides are fit as a fiddle, but you'd say right now there'd be a lot of sporting psychology encroached in this game. There's a lot of mental strength that's required, knowing the duplications of the result of this game. How do you interpret it?
Yeah, mate, there's a lot of experience in this team. A lot of players have played Worlds, elites maybe back in the day, more recently Masters, sacked in both teams. And, if we cast our eyes back to Tuesday, their first game of the round robin, they had a 3-3 draws, neck and neck as well. So I'm, not surprised that this game is heading in that direction. New South Wales with a quick, not a quick goal, but took that chance. But, I'm sure the fans are excited how it's going to play out.
And they're off. It's a battle second for middle court. New South Wales win. They get there. Beautiful curl. And they want to plug it right back up the guts there, but Western Australia have regained possession. Western Australians fire in their eyes, looking to redeem themselves and equalise this game. Ooh, it's a real chess match here. Western Australia approaching the middle, the attacking third. Just outside New South Wales 6 metre mark. Western Australia hunting in their traditional pack. The New South Wales Blue Rings get it away. They've get it out of danger temporarily. Just because they're out of danger doesn't mean they can stop. They've really got to shoot up this wall. They must listen to me because that's what they're doing. Cheers, New South Wales. And New South Wales, they've broken away. Jacko again. On fire, flicked ahead. Some great support defensively there by New South Wales. Believes it was Kev of New South Wales fame. New South Wales really starting to get their connections together. But no, Western Australia have intercepted. Now Western Australia on the attack. Some beautiful puck control there. Western Australia screaming down towards the goal. New South Wales doing everything they can to hold him out. Now New South Wales are back on the attack. This game is left, right. There is a lot of highly contested matches, a lot of strong attacking plays by both sides here. We're back to this middle third arm wrestle. Jeez. This game's definitely got me on the edge of my seat, Ben. How does it have you?
Yeah, mate, it's just neck and neck, and not being played on the walls. I think so far there's a lot of centre court open Australian hockey, which is good.
It is good. Is there a stop in play at the moment? No, there isn't. These two sides are really in an arm wrestle. There's a real tight pork knuckle happening right now. New South Wales, the back third is shooting up. Looks like we're in a good position for attack. Western Australia flying down the side of the court. Western Australia look like they're harrowing on the 6 metre point of New South Wales. And that's half time. Wow, that 15-minute half felt like about 2 minutes to me. I'm sweating, I'm not even playing. Yep. So at the break, New South Wales Masters lead the Western Australian Masters 1-0. Goal scorer was Alistair Hickey. Although we announce our goal scores come off the back of some amazing teamwork. So New South Wales have been really connecting their flicks today. Oh yeah, no. I'm doing it to teaser. Just to confirm for anyone who may have thought Sarah Tyndall is from South Australia, she is actually from New South Wales. I repeat, she's from New South Wales. She was born at St Margaret's Hospital in Paddington. That hospital is no longer here anymore, but the memories of Sarah in New South Wales still do remain. We have some big talk. We just have Ben coming in. He's tuning into the New South Wales team discussion. Unfortunately, my cord is not long enough to get there, but I'm standing here with anticipation, waiting to hear what Ben's going to tell me. That was a very quick turnaround by Ben. He's back. What do we got here?
Yeah, just been in the sheds at half time, mate, and Ryan Heckenberg has been barking at him to not straighten up too early and just drive the 45s and really just attack that space. And also a few little words from Phil Ackerman of doesn't turn up to his own 60th surprise celebrations fame as well.
Yeah, Angel Face Phil, he's collecting a lot of fines throughout this week. First ever time he got sin bin yesterday. I actually spent last night going through New South Wales history books. And there's no actual evidence of Phil being suspended at any point. So, to be fair, as a New South Welshman, I'm shocked, surprised that Angel Face Phil would do something like that. But he would have done it for the love of his team. He may have done it to give his boys a bit of a breather. Phil's a bloke's kind of bloke. And I'm sure we're going to see more blokey work from Phil as this competition persists. Ryan Heckenberg looking very determined. Jack Smith on fire this half. He's on absolute fire. And they're off for the second half of play. New South Wales make the puck first. Western Australia. Oh, New South Wales are through. New South Wales, this is a big first play. Have they scored? The camera's out of play, but have they scored? They're up. New South Wales with a quick second half hit. And here we are, 2-0 to New South Wales. Jeez, what did those boys eat at half time? Was it oranges? Look like. I think from a nutritional standpoint, you're not meant to eat much during a 2.5 minute break in underwater hockey, but whatever those New South Wales boys ate, it's done them a favour. Do we know the goal scorer? We're yet to find out who the goal scorer is, but we're off. Western Australia Warriors, they get comfortably puck from halfway. Now they're in for an attack. New South Wales repossess. New South Wales. Looks like Stewie McMillan. There's Rachel, number 1 for New South Wales. One of the few females playing Masters full stop. Absolute credit to her in the sport. She's getting amongst it, ripping and tearing. New South Wales now in again. Looked like Ryan Heckenberg. Often opponents say, what the heck was that? I know who the heck it was. It was Ryan Heckenberg flying past. Some good defence there by Western Australia. Looked like a Hinchcliffe play to get him out of trouble. Amazing work there. There's a real tug of war at this side of the field. The middle third, it's a hotly contested area. What we've found throughout this game is whoever takes control of that middle third tends to shoot through with an attacking goal. New South Wales again with this no-nonsense approach. They've now hit the 6 metres with pressure. Looks like 4 of their players are in there. They're swarming. They're in the 3. Oh, some good defence again there by Western Australia. Looked like Pete McGovern there. Ripping in, doing his country proud. Great job, Pete. State proud. Western Australia sometimes is a country. Potentially in this Nationals. Yep. I'm sure there was a salary cap introduced to these Nationals. There'd be one particular state that'd be losing a fair few players. Particularly in the men's elites. Anyway, enough of that. We've got more interesting games at hand. New South Wales with all the possession this half. Western Australia now, they've escaped. Western Australia now in the New South Wales half. New South Wales regain possession. New South Wales now attacking down the far side. Approaching the 6 metre zone. Western Australia steal again. Now, right now, temperature's really soared. Feels about 32 inside the aquatic centre. Humidity reading about 98%. Now, Ben, just tell me, how would this humidity and the temperature affect the players in court?
Well, mate, as the players will been feeling, there's the humidity and the heat. It kind of results in a level of chlorine gas that sits above the surface of the water where our players suck their snorkels in. So too much chlorine over prolonged exposure over a week, the back end of a comp like this, it can start to get a chlorine cough. I'm definitely a canary of the coal mine for that and starting to get it. So we'll just hope that these players can hold through for the next semis and finals. Yeah, but once you're in the water, you don't know how much you're sweating, but it does mean you got to rehydrate, do those little things in between the games to get ready for the next one.
There you had it. As the days have progressed, we've seen players pulling up with cramps. And don't get me wrong, none of these players are your 9 to 5 knockabouts. Everyone's worked their backsides off to ensure they're in peak physical condition. Some people are doing 12 to 14 sessions a week to ensure they're competitive for their state, which shows true blue love for your state. And here we go, Western Australia, the New South Wales half, approaching the 6 metre zone. Yep. It's a very, very busy area right now. Looks like a big, big game of chop suey in there. Nah, the referees have allowed play on. This is one of the most free-flowing game I've seen so far this competition. Yep, as you can see in that photo, that Western Australian's holding his leg. That's just an example of some of the injuries and stability situations that athletes are having at the moment. Magnesium, very important at this end of the season. New South Wales really holding up their defensive front. For everyone at home, it's 2 to New South Wales, 0 to Western Australia. Did we get a goal scorer for the second New South Wales goal?
Number 7, Ryan Hickenberg.
So the second goal was scored by Ryan Heckenberg. What the heck was that? That was Ryan. New South Wales, Jacko Smith with the puck. Some good support play by the New South Wales winger. The New South Wales, a beautiful 45-degree angle with a nice curl back into play. Oh, repossessed by New South Wales. Oh, that was some beautiful play there. But Western Australia, as crafty as they are, have just turned champagne hockey back into some elusive hockey. Western Australians on the far side. Looks like Pat Roberts. Pat Roberts having a good crack. New South Wales screaming down the left side now. Potentially Doug Penrose there. Doug from Wollongong, stalwart of the hockey scene. His son, Jack Penrose, playing for South Australia under-19s at the moment, having a red-hot crack. And that team headed into the finals. You get a chance, viewers, tune into that game as well. Western Australia under pressure at the moment. Geez, if there's a couple of people that have got their work cut out from in this game, it's the referees with the amount of swimming back and forwards. This game is really opening up now. This is what happens when you got so much on the line. When you want to get best place possible for the finals, players need to find something new, something deep in them that they haven't seen before. What are you thinking of this arm wrestle, Ben?
Yeah, mate. You know, New South Wales are definitely asserting their dominance on this game so far. And there's an old adage in sport, Luke, that statement teams make statements in statement games, and they're definitely making a statement in this game. In the last game of the round robin, to assert their dominance on the top of the ladder thus far.
Yeah. And the scary thing is, New South Wales, they're only going to get stronger. With the men's elite team having withdrawn now, a couple of those elite players are now exclusively with the Masters, so they've reduced their workload from 4 to 5 games a day to 2. So, heading right in the finals, New South Wales are going to be tough as nails. But don't count out Western Australians. The Western Australians are dangerous. Historically, they are arguably the best state of all time. And with that kind of reputation comes a whole load of pride. And wow, that's the first foul. No, it's not the first foul of the half. Some granite defence there by Western Australia. Jason Mark in there by the looks of it. Really holding up the D-line well. So everyone's aware, we're down to the final 5 minutes of the game. If Western Australia want to score, they need to score now if they want to win. And they've scored. It's game on. New South Wales 2, Western Australia 1. It's not over, Red Rover. Scream the Western Australian coach. Oh wait, no, was that New South Wales? False alarm. That was New South Wales that scored. Sorry, false alarm. It was New South Wales. No, sorry, it was New South Wales. It wasn't me. I read that off someone else. The score is now 3-0 to New South Wales. Trying to work out the scorer. Phil Ackerman screaming out instructions from the bench. Rach, with eyes of determination, fired up. She's waving at the commentary booth. She's one of our fan favourites. We all love Rach. Number 4, Stu, having a real red hot crack. Doug P is effective as always. Kev Chisholm of New South Wales fame, looking very ready to go. Ryan Heckenberg on fire today. Kev, born and bred in Sydney, is ready for a big lash now. Boys are on. Do we know who scored that third goal? That third goal was scored by Jacko Smith. And if there's a goal that isn't more well deserved, it's that one. Jack has been unbelievable today. He's got his whole family in town watching up in the grandstands with big smiles on their faces, and I don't blame him. Jacko has had an amazing competition so far. Let's play on here. Western Australia with the puck. That was Pat Kelly there. Pat Kelly amongst the action there. He really wants to make a statement now. He knows in the last 5 minutes if they want to bring this back, they've got to score now. The New South Wales, like the pack of barracudas they are, they're looking for their game fish to eat. Western Australia now heavy into the 6 metre point. Western Australia pushing in hard. Western Australia, are they going to score? New South Wales again with their granite defence. People believe that sandstone is soft. Now I'm here to tell you that someone who has done a lot of stonemasonry work, when chipping sandstone, it is not soft. But because of complaints I've been getting when describing the New South Wales geology, now turn back to granite. Some granite-like defence there by New South Wales. But the Western Australians are refusing to give up. Is this game over? No way, Jose, say the Western Australians. You turn Noah around, that's on, and that's what the Western Australians are. They're turned on because they want to win this. That's a foul. It's a foul against New South Wales for gloving. We're down to the last 2 minutes of the game. Can New South Wales hold them out? Current score, New South Wales 3, Western Australia 0. There's still time. It's not outside the realm of possibility for Western Australia to bring this back. But they have to score now. They have to. Western Australia storm in, led by Mark and Pat. A lot of chipping, chopping, hip hopping happening right now on this side of the court. This has been it's been a brick wall of a game. Both teams have really worked hard. I don't believe the score truly reflects how close this game's been. We're down to the last minute of the game. New South Wales with the puck, approaching the halfway mark. Western Australia steal it off New South Wales. Now they're screaming down the wall. Western Australians coming in strong. They're in the 6, but some beautiful defence there against by Stewie McMillan. It's going to be a real flip of the coin for who takes man of the match today. Been so many strong performances from New South Wales. In saying that, Western Australia have been fighting tremendously. And for all we know, this could be one of the world's biggest wool pools. Western Australia could be resting some of their players for this game, so... What I'm excited for is this next few games. The final series for the Masters is going to be unbelievable. And that's time. That's time. The final score, New South Wales 3, Western Australia 0 in a hard-fought match. Hard-fought match. Everyone's happy, everyone's smiling. They knew they put in a bit of effort. Western Australia, they're going to go back to the drawing board, figure what they can do to dismantle New South Wales. New South Wales put in a great effort. Thanks, Phil, for the cheers. That's the first time I've ever been individually cheered in a game. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. Stick around for the games later on tonight. The first final of the Masters will be at 7 o'clock. Go to Woolies now. Grab your bag of ice. Grab your scotch, grab your beer, grab your kombucha, grab a glass of water. Tell all your family you're not going out tonight because you're all going to be in the lounge room tuning in for some amazing underwater hockey. See you guys soon. Over and out.